Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Midnight Social Podcast. I am your host, Mr. OverLord, and with me today, as always, is Kuro. Hopefully, Dogboy will join us soon.
And hopefully I can get this audio thing working. And I don't want to hear myself repeat. I don't want to hear myself echo in my own ears. 11 episodes in, I still can't even control my own audio mixing. I'm going to get good at it one day, like everything else. It's all about practice. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm using a VA. For those who ever wonder, I am using a live V8 sound card. Um, yeah, it was pretty cheap on Amazon, like $59 or something like that, Canadian. Um, but right now I am just trying to learn how to master the power of streaming Discord through Twitch and through other apps. So I'm working on a huge network of things connecting together and stuff like that.
Luck with that.
I'm trying my best. Like one time, one of the audios was like one of the time the audio when I listened to it again, it was like echoing. I'm like, oh no! And then the second time, it was yeah, no one heard your voice. Your voice is very low. I'm like, oh no, oh crap, this is going bad already. And then I turned it up like later on, and then what happens is that it went down low again. I'm like, it sounds good in my ear, but then if I don't have the knobs going, in the right places, then that's the problem. Um, but no one's ever called me out for it yet, so I think we're good as I play with these things some more. I'm new to this uh sound engineering. One day, once we get big and we start flying planes, someone else will have to do the sound engineering. All I gotta do is yell into the mic uh, and everyone else will have to worry about it. But that day, we will never know when it will come. But when it does, get ready. I assume. Anyways, still hearing echo myself. Okay, that sounds better. So, how are you doing today?
All right. Had to like I said, I bought a new microphone because when I went to test the newer out um because I was having problems with audio in the last episode of the podcast.
Are you sure?
And
Because that could be. Oh, I gotta remove that. Move that away. That could be just me like having bad recording. Because
no, I meant you heard it. I was like fucking crackling.
oh, okay, yes, yeah, at the beginning and stuff like that.
So I was going through the all of them, seeing like which one is the culprit.
Mm.
So I was either the audio interface itself, the mic itself, or the XLR cables. So I decided to buy a new mic and XLR cable, so that way I can determine what the fuck is going on.
I mean,
See like which one's the
I mean,
actual proper
yeah,
culprit.
yeah, but
So I went out to try out the microphone, um, the newer NW800. If you're wondering, that's my old microphone, and it was just fucking just building up static like on Audacity. Just like what the fuck?
oh, what's it called again?
What
What NW
NW800?
800? Okay, NWA. Can't even see my own keyboard.
And I'm wondering like what the fuck? So I tried out with just the direct plug.
Oh, it almost
So
looks like what? Yeah, this looks like the setup I have. I'm looking on Amazon right now to. Actually no, maybe I went to the wrong one. No, I went to the wrong one. I see it. Everyone else sees it. Let me just. So what about it?
so that was building up static. Like what the fuck? So it's like So I had to look. So I had to try the direct plug, and like that was also building up stack. It was just like, what the shit's going on? So I thought it was like the actual culprit was the microphone. So I bought that as well. And then now I'm here. Now I found out the main culprit was the audio interface.
Okay. So much to this. I just when I get bought this mic, I just said to myself, "All right, I need something." Like I was going to try to use. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just like there's a microphone in my garage, but it's not a condenser mic. It's the other one. Like
USB mic.
no, it's a karaoke mic. It's a Sony or Samsung mic, and I was trying to set the whole thing. I was like, oh cool, maybe I can Bluetooth this to my computer, and I can do all those the stuff. But little did I know that I needed a transmitter and all these other things, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not smart enough for this, so I just gone on the internet and said, I'll just go and get a setup, and that'll be it.
Um. So,
Hmm.
Oh,
oh hey,
wow,
Dogboy.
you just came out of nowhere.
Hey,
I did hear something like a sync
Hey,
going on.
finally, Dogboy is here at last.
on time too.
Here last. Oh, welcome in. All right, now we can have a real show.
Yeah, we're
Hmm.
talking about mics
Oh, okay.
because I just got a new one, seeing which one's the main culprit of um of my audio crackling.
Okay.
And I think I may have found the main culprit, which is probably my audio interface.
Mm.
Because I'm
Oh,
currently using an M Audio M Track Duo,
okay.
which that
I'm,
thing cost me like $70. I mean, like I was considering upgrading up my audio equipment in the first place because I have 100 subs now and all that fun stuff.
oh, that's what that thing is. I've seen this thing before at my church, but I've seen this audio setup like these things, but I never asked the people, hey, what do do think these things do? I was like, I'll never have to use those. I'm an artist, and then I got into streaming, and now I'm like, oh, I should have asked him what that was.
I mean, like, and for me, I always wanted to do YouTube, so it's like I kind of knew like I needed a decent mic.
No, I did YouTube in the earlier part, but it was just like a bunch of copyright stuff. So I never thought I'd be using like mic, like going with like the whole streamer setup on YouTube. I was like, okay,
I mean, like I wanted to do I wanted to make countdowns.
countdown. Oh, like number 13, something,
Yeah, like
something.
top 10 like least favorite bosses and all that shit.
Watch Mojo.
So,
Number 15.
15.
oh god, no.
Oh, okay, so I got it wrong. I'm not too well on my memes. I didn't study it. But yes. Um, so you're going to be the new
Anyways, I
Watch
linked the
Mojo.
my current mic in general.
Let me take a look at that. Watch Mo. Uh, Mr. Overlord's Watch Mojo. Let me see.
Uh, it was more like there's like a count like outside of Watch Mojo. There's like a whole ass countdown community. Fawful's Minion being like the more fa- famous one.
Yeah, I never
Hmm.
heard him. Never heard him at all. I watched a couple countdowns, and I just like, oh, let's just see, whatever pops on my YouTube recommendation. I kind of watch and like, oh, that's cool. And now I won't subscribe, but thanks for giving me that show. And then that's it.
But actually, no, the more famous one is Josh Scorcher.
What does he count down?
Actually,
But what does he count down?
like mo- I mean, like he'll count down like whatever like interests him or is like his Patreons, like patrons tell him. Like he usually has them in polls. Like this is the more famous one actually.
look at that thing. Where is my Discord? Yeah, how it keeps on popping up here. I'm trying to give a little visual to the audience, seeing what I see. Oh, awful minion. We got top 10 furries in video games. Bug Fables, top 10 demons in video games. Top 10 prehistoric levels in video games. That's what reminds me. I should probably put a prehistoric level in my game. Now that I think about it, I never really thought about that. I only have I need more dinosaurs. Hey, dragons count as prehistoric, right?
Dogboy.
What?
Dragon's Cast prehistoric.
Dragons?
Yeah, did it
Yeah.
count as prehistoric?
I don't know, really. They're more fantasy, but not like medieval fantasy.
Because I remember Chrono Trigger. I remember there was the reptoids. I know there weren't dragons, but there were lizards, and I don't remember much. I don't remember they. I know there's pterodactyls, but I don't know if
Well,
anything shot fire out.
dinosaurs are considered prehistoric because they're before us.
Uh-huh.
But dragons have been considered to be around when, you know, we were when post Christ, AD,
Yeah. So dragons.
and
No.
yeah, like you got knights going off and fighting dragons and stuff, or you have um Chinese or Japanese lore talking about seeing dragons or something like that. So, so I would consider them more like just medieval monsters or reptiles.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
I don't think I'm just gonna throw them in. I have a dragon, and I think I'm just gonna throw it into the game if I do a medieval. Sorry, a prehistoric level. No one's gonna
Mm.
question. Who's gonna question the game designer? But yeah, okay. So I just want to make sure,
But
just
yeah.
in case.
Yeah. That's what I
It's not
wanted
you
to
want to write them.
do when it came
That's
to
true.
YouTube. And the thing that because like they occasionally do have like the more famous one once again is how to make countdowns. Um, your microphone is like one of the more like things that you'll need the most. So I was in the headset train,
Mm-hmm.
and then um hoity toity toy, um I'm now moved over to the condenser crowd.
I mean,
Now I have like this whole ass audio interface,
for
which
me, if it works, it works. If this thing falls apart, I'm just gonna go on to the store and just go like, yeah, if this is work, I'll take it. Thanks. Like maybe I should be specific about what I'm getting, but for me, I just don't know what I'm getting into, and I'll just grab whatever that looks good. Um,
yeah,
not the best approach, but it
yeah, this is in me. I just look at like all the reviews. I actually take time into researching it,
okay. I do that too still, but I just
but
kind of
not as much as me.
not as much as you, not as much as you. But I did do some research on it. As I was looking at the mic, I was like, okay, well, I never experienced any of these things before. Never experienced a condenser mic. Don't know what that thing looks like. I don't know what I'm getting, and I was just like, I'll take the chance and I'll get it. And if it doesn't
Yeah,
work out,
this is why kids. This is why if you actually want to do our kind of work, actually do the proper research and see what the hell you're getting yourself into.
oh yeah, true, true. But also our type of work, our type of work. I was
Carter,
just
you're kind of cutting in and out for me a little bit,
uh
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, me too.
okay. So I might have to put my mouth towards the mic for some unexplained reason. Or I might have to turn up my mic. One or the other. I see the bar just getting big, and I'm hearing myself echo. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't screw up the audio, and I guess I had to learn to edit the audio and post, but I don't have Audacity, and I don't want to actually
Dude,
do the extra work.
Audacity is free.
Should it be using Audacity anyways?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I should probably. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Because I am not doing any extra work on the at the end of the podcast. Like, 'cause what I do is on the podcast when the thing is over, I just go and upload that to YouTube, and then I just share it and stuff like that. Yeah, I know I'm probably doing a bad job, but I was never trained for this.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's basic
What the
content
hell?
creation. Oh shit.
hey, and no one taught. Hey, no one taught me. I'm just learning on the fly. I mean, I
Dude,
heard people talk about it a
that's
bit.
basic like video content creation number one. Get Audacity.
Hey, well, I'm kind of late to the party, but also not my forte. But I guess down the road, or maybe later on, I'll have to like double down on all that stuff. But like I said, no one really called me out and said, "Hey, there's a problem with the audio" or anything like that. So I don't notice
Yeah,
that.
because we have like a very small audience. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know that's true. And when someone says, "Hey, there's a problem," then I'll probably look into it. But then, like,
Okay, so
you know,
I
like,
I, I just looked. I just got done. My current audio setup, like my current like mic system, is valued around like $135 minus tax.
mm, I'm just being a
Hmm.
jack of all trades. So that's all I gotta say. Master of none, but I'm working on whatever I can. But
Artist, podcaster,
yep,
YouTuber.
game designer.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Too
Soon to eventually be graphic designer if college if I follow through with the whole college thing.
sure.
Okay, so aside from that, um, Dogboy, you said you wanted to talk about something.
Wait, I did?
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot what I was going to talk about.
Well, you can tell us
I
about your day.
guess,
That can be a
well,
start.
as soon as some of these videos load up, I'll be able to edit videos again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
seeing
I'll
Yeah.
be
you
back
on.
on the,
I'm
you
seeing you
know.
more on Twitch now.
I may have to cheap out on my audio on the audio interface. Um, or go up a bit. Oh shit. Never mind. So the more so while we're on, I guess it's like for right now we're talking about like how to do content creation like outside of doing artwork and shit.
If you want to take it there, sure,
Mm.
sure, sure, sure.
If Dogboy actually fucking remembers what the hell he's supposed to talk to us about, we're probably going to talk about that.
Listen, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go
Oh,
around the
from
board.
last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. There was sometimes
Oh, we're
I
losing him.
was supposed to talk about from last weekend. Like in realms of, God damn it, what did we talk about last week?
Last week we talked about. Let's see. Oh, we didn't really talk about the PlayStation Blackbone, but we talked about Amino. Um, we talked extensively about anime and other cartoons. Um, yeah, there wasn't really much. Me and Sketch were doing the most of the talking, and then everything just kind of flew naturally came together. I would have to watch the thing again, or just look at the. I'll look back at the video, the topics I put on the video. Excuse me for a second while I go do that.
Oh yeah. I guess we could talk about I guess the one current event we talked about is Polar. The metaverse's answer to I guess Hatsune Miku or
Oh, I saw that. That was. Yeah, the
Mm.
Bratz looking thing. Yeah, that's terrible.
Um. Well, even though I don't remember what exactly we were supposed to talk about, or I was supposed to talk about, I
Oh,
did just come across a couple things that, in terms of like, the one with um, the new multiplayer online game, Tower of Fantasy.
yeah, my cousin's playing that right now.
Oh
Oh, he's
yeah,
not playing it right
blatant
now,
hints
but
of
he's playing it.
plagiarism. Like I saw a fucking ad for that game. It was like, are you
Yeah.
fucking using sci? Is this fucking sci-fi Genshin Impact?
Yes, yes, it
Well,
is.
there's that, and an animator came out from a different company.
Yeah, I
Uh,
saw that as
yeah.
well.
Then there's the uh, well,
There's like a ton of
Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War is, according to some sources, if it does come out on, it said it's supposed to come out on Disney Plus,
Wait,
but
wait,
it's
Bleach
going to be
on
locked up in the jail, so you won't be able to really see it.
wait, excuse me,
Just like
Bleach
what happened with Summertime Render.
Bleach on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that is weird,
Wait, how did Disney?
but that's what I'm questioning,
Oh no.
because Bleach is under Sony. Sony owns Crunchyroll,
Uh huh.
and Crunchyroll normally plays Bleach.
Uh huh.
yeah.
But then, how
I'm
did the
pretty
mouse
sure
get
like they
on?
knew like
What?
I mean we're still gonna pirate our shit.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
It ain't
we're
gonna
still
mean
going.
much.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but this is just like for the people that are just like, that don't know about it or don't hear about it. Just like what happened with Summertime Render. I don't know if I brought it up before in the stream, but it's a very highly overlooked anime. Not for the lack of trying, but for that. Apparently, the reason why that and a couple other animes haven't gotten a lot of spotlight is because of, they were being streamed on Disney Plus for some reason, which I did not know
Which is
Disney
stupid.
streamed anime. Yeah, that's what's confusing me. And so this could be, and this is not the first time, the only time that it's not even just anime. There's, some shows that have been purposely blocked off. I don't know. People can correct me or give more information about this. Whoever's watching this, but yeah, there are some content that are being blatantly pushed in the back, and which is kind of weird
Yeah,
because,
that's kind of idiotic.
yeah, idiotic, but it's kind of like doing the whole like putting certain shows on certain runtimes, like late at night, early in the morning. Putting them back of the
Yeah, or putting
back
them
of the
like on
class.
certain channels in general. That's how Amy Winfrey got fucked over, believe it or not.
Wow.
You guys don't know, Amy Winfrey is the lady behind Making Fiends.
Mm.
Never heard of it.
And Nickelodeon at that time was trying to like find it like a new, I guess, SpongeBob, because SpongeBob season 4 in like I guess like through 10 or 7, I don't know. They the writers were tripping meth apparently. Um
Mm.
in that time, like 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 Squid, like because like the writers were like either too busy abusing like one of the characters, Squidward being a common one, and like meanwhile other new shows were like other established shows such as Fairly Odd Parents, like they were slowly getting declining quality as well. So the executives didn't really have any faith in it in Making Fiends, so they decided to just say fuck it and put it in Nicktoons Network. Keep in mind, it did very well, but our pal Gaijin said this a lot. If you get here to the network holds all the rights and they will not let go of it like a vice like grip.
Yeah, that was the title of the last podcast.
Oh, yeah. And I think if I remember correctly, last weekend we were talking about like some of the stuff in the movie Prey that I watched that bothered me, and
I mean,
um,
I have the list here.
oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I made sure I draw it. I made sure like after every podcast, I go over it again, and I just jot down things that we touched on, so people would have a list. Other places, they have other lists, and you can just go kind of go through timeline. But yeah, the things I noted down last podcast it was called "Company Will Hold Your Shit with a vice-like grip." We talked
Mhm.
about 90s to 2000 era cartoons. I talked about Sailor Moon and season 5 and who's the real daddy. I talked about Amino Live and how it works. We talked about game development. We talked about Game Maker. We talked about TV and movies, which is preview view, and we also talked about cycle of bureaucracy. And then after that, there's just a bunch of links to our social media accounts. So I make sure I keep note of what's going on. So
Hmm.
now you're up to date with Yu-Gi-Oh! Five
Okay.
Keys. I love that.
Oof.
So there you go.
Okay. Fuck.
But I don't see. I don't have
Yeah,
Cartoon Network, so I don't have
like
that problem.
eventually, like they're going to I think like we talked about like how like the pendulum is swinging back now.
Yes, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, it's like you're seeing, you know,
Like
yeah, we're
Top Gun
seeing
Maverick, that
people,
shit did well.
yeah, getting fed up, and they're starting to show with their wallets that, yeah, with DC getting all scrapping all their majority of their stuff, and then you'll still see some of that Hollywood shit. Um,
But it's
and I
just
think
like
the other day one of my friends was telling me that he was watching the Sandman show, and he said that it's just, and I mean this in no way whatsoever derogatory towards anyone or anything, but he said it was too gay. Not like in like you would say that's to put down somebody, but saying it's like the series, the Sandman series from the '80s. That
80s.
follows the yeah, like Sandman, Death, and all the siblings of the Endless family. Um, that it was a progressive series, graphic novel series that was part of the DC, comic universe. Uh, but it's kind of like they upped up all the social justice crap in the show. So I haven't seen it, but I mean, I trust him, and because he's kind of like me in the department of like storytelling aspects and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So
Yeah,
you still see that have that pushback, and going back to what I was saying earlier about like the um, the certain shows or series are not being featured on the certain um, algorithms on social media sites or streaming services. It's kind of like what YouTube's been doing
yeah, they're
in a
like
way,
YouTube,
and
like
so
kind of like suppressing like good because like they want to serve their corporate overlords.
So
yeah, yeah, it's or whatever who they deem to be their masters or overlords, the master of puppets. But the if anyone's getting annoyed by me constantly doing the and like and pause, it's because apparently if I talk too fast, then I will robot myself out of existence.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Um,
yeah, it's not because I'm not all here or anything. It's just yeah, I don't know why. But yes, to continue to finish off what I was going to say is that so we're still seeing somewhat of a pushback, but yeah, we are seeing the pendulum swinging, and we are seeing that that's kind of like a somewhat of a civil war or civil dispute within the entertainment industry about
Yeah,
what is to be valued and what is not to be valued, and of course, money speaks, money talks. Um,
yeah,
and then you still have people that have their ideals. Oh, and before we go on, a couple other actually good news that is actually within our department as well, especially in dealing with Japan. And first news is that the mangaka of what was it, Alma Buddha, or no, Love Hina,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
goddess, I guess. Um,
yeah, oh my goddess. Yes, but I noticed definitely the manga of Love Hina that he is been officially sworn in as one of the, I think, senators or something for the Japanese government.
oh, it's that guy. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So he's the
So
first
hopefully he
mangaka
can.
of comic artists to take a political office, and his stance is to basically, one, you know, make the Japanese government chill the fuck out when it comes to copyright.
Censorship and censorship.
Copyright infringement, yeah. Well, it's not that censorship as well, especially when it comes to dojins and lolly art and all that stuff. But he's also trying to
Yeah,
because to the Japanese, they are very strict about the copyright systems. I mean, as anyone would vouch if they were ever targeted by Nintendo.
yeah. Like
But if anyone would
also
notice, it has
Total
noticed.
Biscuit also said this. They got rid of a bunch of videos talking about Shining Force 3. You talk about their new game, Shining Arc.
Right. Um,
Where I have to
was
check
that
this
the
off.
one that got attacked? Okay, never mind. Okay, well that was the first news, and so we have a win for comic creators. Um, and then the second news is that there was a feminist group or some sort of social justice group that I think it might have been what Sketchpad was trying to say or Overlord was trying to say. But yeah, there was a game that was supposed to come out, but then it got delayed or whatnot. It got canceled, quote unquote, because there was a feminist or social justice group in Japan that was offended by it. Well, then somebody I think from the company took sued the group, took them to court, and they won. The company, the gaming company, because because the feminist or the social justice group had nothing to stand on. And so that also further pushes, though, if more people over here in the West were to start, trying to, like, if they get canceled, whatever not, then I think by legal standards we can take them to court, not just in America or the United States, but in Canada and Europe and so on. So if anyone is getting bullied or threatened by the social justice group, we can take them to court and we can easily win because there's nothing really they have to stand on
Okay,
other
Oh,
than
what I
just
missed?
feelings and emotions. I was just saying
interesting.
that there was a game that was quote unquote canceled by a social justice group in Japan, and then the group took them to court and they won in a landslide. Like the judge didn't even have to, listen to anything. He just announced the gaming company as a big W.
Yeah, I think I already told. I'll link Total Biscuits video about like may he rest in peace about YouTube, but about how like Sega, yes, that's Sega.
Sega.
So may the man rest in peace.
Oh, what
Oh,
happened to him?
He died of cancer.
oh,
Oh shit. How long?
I don't know. I think like 6 or 7 years of him battling cancer.
I mean, like, how long ago did he die?
Yeah, I think like around like 2019 or 2020. I forgot.
Damn.
oh, I didn't hear
Oh,
any news about that.
yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. But then again, I don't. I'm not too familiar with what you say, biscuit,
Total Biscuit, the
little biscuit.
cynical Brit.
Oh,
So,
total brisket, biscuit. Okay, I didn't. Okay,
That's what he also likes to go by. But anyways, here's Total Biscuit's video.
this video is no longer available.
That's just the title. Don't worry.
Oh, I was about to say.
oh, need that. You might
I'll
want
watch it later.
to. You might want to keep it low or something because, um,
Oh, y'all can hear it from my end.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've been hearing
But
that.
yeah. And keep in mind, kids, YouTube is notoriously known for broken ass copyright laws. I meant copyright system for its broken ass copyright system. Not even like
Right.
the big, not even the big companies such as hell. Not even Bungie could even reach YouTube, and they're a fucking billion-dollar company or $1 million company.
Yeah. Um. That's what I was saying about the win over in Japan with having a mangaka as a sitting political office.
But
We
that,
got somebody on the inside.
but
Okay,
but it
inside
is
man.
nice to finally see the dude actually trying to get uh to have like Japan just calm down on like some of the stuff. Now, if we can actually encourage Japanese developers to go on PC, everything will be right in the world of like gaming in Japan at least.
Um,
Because like a good
uh,
amount of companies are still with Sony, and they're kind of going woke.
I thought you already went woke.
Oh,
What?
they've been woke for a couple years.
Like, I
Oh,
bought.
you're talking about like the companies in Japan that are trying to go woke.
Okay.
No, I meant like those companies that are not really woke, but Sony is woke.
Yeah, because they
They still, but however,
moved
they
their
still
shit over here.
want to work with Sony.
But yeah, yeah, that's what I was going to bring up too, as well as that the
Hold on, a little biscuit wants to. A little bacon wants to join. Little biscuit. Little
oh,
bacon wants to join in. Sure.
okay.
No, more the merrier. Let me see if I can let him in on the podcast as a guest. Now, how do I
Hell, so we have our first guest of hopefully many. A good friend of ours. Please come over here, little bacon.
I am struggling to get him in. Um, what's the button? I
Should
see
be
the
able
request.
to um. Oh damn!
I see the request, but I'm trying to get him in right now.
Allow request to speak. Yeah. Well, is there a certain number of people you're allowed to have?
No, no.
How are you? How'd you got me in?
You're a mod.
Oh right, yeah.
You're a mod, so you can just hop right in and so it's sketch. Um,
Yeah.
I,
I don't know. That's not, I'm trying to figure out
Oh,
what's
wait.
the situation. You're
Alright.
gonna have to hold on to that. We're gonna get you in as time progresses.
Yeah.
see.
Uh,
Um. All right, I need to
So
get to drawing this
while we're
damn
at it,
page.
but yeah, like there's like a hell, even like you guys heard of the Rippaverse, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I don't have to leave stage.
yeah, it's like yeah, and you know stuff like Blade Devil and various other comics. Hell, I'll even include our comics into the mix as well. Um, with us there's like a lot of people like still want these kinds of stuff, like, and it's like, and like people still want this type of stuff, but it's like the woke mob, they don't want that shit.
And which is fun because if anyone don't know, there's a YouTuber a black
There you go.
YouTuber that he created his own comic series as part of the what he calls the Rippaverse, and and the you would think that there would be a bunch of open arms and stuff about a
No,
black
but
creator.
like, but here's the thing, like they're actively attacking it.
Yes, yes, and it's trust me, it's going to sound funny. It is not the alt right, MAGA hats, white robe wearing people you would think. It's literally the people that active that activate that fucking push for black owned comic series,
It,
minority
and
run
then by the
series,
time
and
it just like someone actually does it, they're fucking no, fuck you.
yeah, just because he doesn't share the similar belief systems as they do, which only furthers the hypocrisy of you know
And
of that.
unhinged and like
Yeah,
the unhinged people.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the people that claim that scream so hard how they're not racist and all this other stuff are the biggest fucking racists. Like I know people who are openly racist. These people are more racist than fucking southern redneck dudes. They're more racist than someone's black grandfather
Oh my
or
god,
that
stop.
Asian man down the road, or it's yes, it's
Get the fuck off my store. I see all you. I remember your face.
but yeah, the point is yeah, it's like it's yeah, it's always usually the ones that try so hard to project themselves as higher than thou, and we can go back to centuries of this type of bullshit.
Uh,
Um,
it's the same thing with the art CC really. Uh,
yeah.
like can you guys not can you guys just stay away from fairly risque topics such as lolly shit for 5 fucking minutes?
So this is what I walk into.
Yes.
Oh, hey, what's up,
That's
Bacon?
Hey
what you
there.
walk
Yeah.
Hey, you're
into.
finally here at last. Please welcome little Bacon, a good friend of ours.
Wait,
Hello,
what
this is
what you
where I
what you
get my
mean? What
round of
you
applause.
yes? What you mean by what you walk into?
Like, oh, this is what
Uh,
I walk into. Holy crap.
I mean, were you listening for like the past few minutes?
yeah, we're doing a new segment for our podcast on Twitch.
Yeah, I was just zoned out. I was like, what the?
Were you listening to us?
I was trying.
Well, now you know. We're talking about the status of the
Yeah,
comic
it's like
industry, anime
and those
industry,
who like
overall the
say
entertainment industry.
and those who say the most often get exposed as being completely fucked up people.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. The
Yep.
typical
And
midnight
I
social
compare
reading.
and I like reference to the actually the whole commentary community really because like they cannot seem to shut up when it comes to stuff like lolly shit. And like and then later on they get exposed as an unhinged as a terribly unhinged person. Creep Show Art, I think she also did like an anti lolly video, and then and then over the years she got exposed as being as an extremely terrible person. She stalked a woman for like I think over for like a decade or 8 years or nearly that much.
That's too much time.
Kuro knows watches this video, knows a lot of fairly much about it as well.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah,
I deep dived.
like these
Mm.
people and these people often get exposed as being completely unhinged. And it's just like, all right, here comes another one. So I'm not even that surprised when they found out, like, oh yeah, yeah, you guys are just fucking racist.
Yeah. I remember watching Locust Eater, and I remember just watching that segment. I remember seeing it on hearing about how it went down on Reddit. Because he did not vote the same way. Also, there was a video too on YouTube somewhere where yeah, just because he didn't vote the same way, even though he's black, he just didn't do the same thing everyone else did. His comic got torn down. Forgot what his name was, but yeah, it's like they didn't like it. So there's just like no
I
way.
think I heard that. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was on
it's
the
like
news, and the guy was on a news segment too.
yeah, I saw the clip.
Yeah.
I actually do want to know, like, would he be interested in like adding Mr. Ink into there?
Well, I guess all you gotta do is email him, DM him.
That or just like shoot him like a pilot comic.
Oh, you never know.
Mm.
A pilot.
Yeah.
But
But
yes,
yeah,
welcome to the Social Reading Podcast.
or we just call it the
Yeah.
Midnight Social Podcast.
That too.
All right. Yeah, glad to finally be in one.
Yeah, after we moved from our old platform to this new platform, uh, to get a
Yeah,
wider audience, because Amino don't play.
yeah. Amino's not really lucrative.
Yeah, even though they changed the live, I guess they caved in a bit because now they put out an announcement saying we heard your angry voices, and we are going to do some changes to live, and we're going to move all the so-called thoughts. Well, they didn't say they didn't say this directly, but there have been a lot of like profiles removed from Amino, but they're still there on the live stream. So they kind of they heard what people were saying, but they didn't really do
They
much.
half-assed it.
Yeah, because I'm using the live stream right now, and I can tell you for sure. eh, I don't know what they narrowed it down to, but it's just that like you won't see people in scantily clad clothes because obviously like they're saying you can't have naked people or you can't have minors, you can't naked people, you can't have violence. Those are three things they don't want you having on stream. Cool. So what happens is that they just kind of removed the scantily clad women because I guess that was the one thing people were angry about, saying Mino is age 13 and there's a bunch of 18 like 18 plus pictures and all, and if you go to like any of those streams it's just people pointing the camera up in the air and just sleeping or putting on makeup. It's just their profile picture on Kick is like 18 plus, but what they're
Yeah,
even
like
doing.
yeah, Kick is. Keep in mind, like their Media Lab is like they own both of them.
Yeah, so I guess they heard the angry and then they're like, okay, you know what, we'll just remove this and then this people will still be happy because it's still the same thing. uh I don't see any real difference have happened between the app. I don't know if you guys are still on Amino, but yeah, I've been
Mm.
using the live. I've been getting diamonds and fans and stuff like that. So it's been working out for me greatly. We even met other artists out there on the
But
thing.
yeah, it's like
But other than that, they kind of reduced the amount of things, but you can still find them. And then most of the times you don't even have to worry about it because what happens is there's at least one person with a dick picture popping in your stream, but you like they're just I don't know they're just looking to talk to some female out there. Like I really don't like there's barely any of a problem that's on it.
I see.
Me actually I'm not actually going to flip this camera
yeah,
around so I can have it show my face.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So that's
Mm.
really the only problem with the only thing that's the only thing that really changed with Firmino. Just that they altered and they caved in and said, you know what, the people are right. Let's actually just remove this and then still keep the thing. So that's the only thing I have for the Amino report.
so like just generally just better moderation.
No, I don't think it's better moderation. What I think it's just it is just that
Because that's what like the people are demanding.
Yeah, there's mods like the moderation that's there. It's like there's a bot. I mean, the bot will catch you for anything. Like I remember a guy I was streaming. I forgot which anime he was streaming, but he said he got banned. Someone reported him for streaming some anime, and I guess people got triggered because of I don't know some scene. I forgot what anime he was showing, but it was something that was this year's anime. I wish I remember, but then like he was talking during the pharmacy one anime, the pharmacy one, Isekai Pharmacy or whatever it's called. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to the title anyways. It was annoying in English dub, but yeah, he said he got banned for because people got triggered by some scene in that anime. But sometimes I know when you log in, it says you get banned, but you're not actually banned. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, other than that, I think the bots just go a little crazy, but it's not actually that bad. Well, it's not bad for me at least because I know what I'm doing. I don't know about anyone else, but if anyone else is using it, it's a pretty cool thing. Anyways, that's the end of Mike's segment.
La, 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 la.
Fuck my
The hell?
Hell.
chest.
Drinks, knock on wood. You owe me a soda, dog boy.
What?
My fucking chest
You owe
hurt.
me a soda.
You should get that checked out, man. It don't sound good.
Wait, what?
No, Sketch was saying his chest hurt.
Oh, sorry. There was a moment there where I thought I heard myself echoed, and then everything just got all. Am I having a stroke?
Yeah, Sketch, you alive?
Yeah.
You still here?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I hope it's not the sugar that you've been ingesting constantly, but yeah, you should probably get that checked out.
Oh my
You don't have
God.
to wait till the end of the podcast. At least go find out what that problem is.
OmanaC is doubling down on their mask and mandates.
Oh, is your chest hurting?
Yeah.
Is he staying
We'll be
because he has
back
to make
after these
content?
messages.
He's like, nah, I can't go. My chest hurts, but I need to make content. Ugh. My heart. It's like, don't die
I
for
mean,
the
it's like
product.
it's
Go
not.
on.
Don't
I mean,
die
it's
for the
not that
product.
it's not that bad. It's just like
It's not worth it, man. Don't die. Don't die on stream.
Also apparently they're doing like they're still gonna do like the whole mask shit
Where?
in Yomakon.
Oh, okay. You're gonna buy a table at Yomicon?
What?
Are you getting a table at Yomicon, or are you just gonna go there
No.
for?
Gonna go there.
Just gonna go there? Okay.
You must have
Still
fire
debating.
vaccine.
I know I don't want to go to a con, but one day I would have to go to a con.
Really want to go to a con. Keep hearing good shit about it.
I mean, it's fun. If you want to go look at stuff, meet people, there's always a Yu-Gi-Oh card table somewhere in there. Someone's
Yeah,
always playing
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Sooner they'll be playing OmanaC, but what happens is that they're doing a lot of card games. You can find people doing that. Find artists at tables doing like selling their stuff. They might have some
You can
prints.
get hentai.
Yes, you can get hentai. There's a gallery, there's a section for that. But make sure that you're over 18. We don't endorse
I mean, they
minors
do
to get it.
cards, so.
Huh?
They do card.
Yeah, well, we just say make sure you're over 18 because we do not endorse minors getting into their hands onto it, even though they have the internet and
Yeah.
you're yelling it out. It's like this is one kid. He was like, "Do you watch hentai?" I'm like, "Oh, shut up! Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Don't mention it. Like don't even mention it to anyone." I was like, "Why are you talking about it?" But thanks to
Excuse
the
me,
internet.
do you watch hentai?
Mm.
Do you watch big boobies?
Hey, shut up, kid, shut up. No one's supposed to know about that. That's the internet secret. Hey, don't let your parents know.
It's gonna run up to that kid and just be like, "Kid, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, I'm gonna shove you so far up your mom's uterus that you're gonna have to be born in 9 months. Okay.
Get back
Oh my
in.
god.
Yeah, I can't have the kids asking you these
Yeah, we
questions.
can't have we can't have the kids asking these questions now.
Yeah, they're too early. Too early. They need to go back. They need to at least know what like regular porn is before they ask what hentai is. It's a step
My
up.
first bit of porn that I ever got exposed to was hentai. So
Well, there's a different generation for different people.
I think at
Gotta
this
say.
point, it's like we just need to kind of just accept that kids are just going to find their way into that world. We just gotta be, able to
prepared to
talk to them about it.
yeah.
All right, son. So this
If they
is
don't know any better.
so, son. You see this? This is an ugly bastard. Okay. So when an ugly bastard and a innocent girl get into a room, well, I think we're gonna have some We're gonna have some extra tags added to this conversation.
That's not what I was aiming for.
But
But it's
yeah,
kind of like that saying. It's like, what is knowledge? I mean, knowledge is power, but it's powerless if you don't have, the wisdom behind it to use it.
yeah,
Uh, remember,
that is true.
but yeah.
Knowledge is power, but never too much knowledge.
Too much
It,
power
it- it's like
corrupts.
it's like you own like a giant ass cannon, but you don't know how to use it or how it works. Like like those old Saturday cartoon villains that they get this big ass giant weapon to kill the hero with, and then they're like,
Yep.
"How the fuck do I use this?" And
Yep.
they wound up destroying it and then almost killing everybody.
Yeah.
Or they're constantly keep on installing a self-destruct feature.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Of all the tropes.
but the message is the point is that I'm trying to get to is that is that we have so much power in the palm of our hands that we don't really know what to do with it. It's like, yes, you can learn about X, Y, and Z, but you don't know why it's X, Y, and Z and how to use X, Y, and Z. You feel me,
Said a,
G?
Yeah.
a man said why 3 times in a row.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess like next podcast,
No.
talk about Pete, how to effectively
You were going to say pizza, weren't you?
I said PCs.
Damn it.
I mean that's one of the things that you're gonna use in meet in college. Fuck ton of pizza because unless you're not living with your folks constantly.
Ramen cup noodles.
Yeah, or noodles for the most part.
I mean, I went to college, but I never stayed on dorms, so unfortunately,
It's like
I didn't
unless
get to
you're
live
not
that
living
life.
with your folks, then yeah, you're gonna be
I mean, I didn't. I mean, I stayed with my parents in college, but I practically lived in my college though, in the college office where I worked at. So I wound up usually, eating pizza and noodles and fast food takeout a lot and junk food.
Got that freshman 15.
Man,
remember sneaking in on a conference meeting that I stole someone's slice of pizza. To
I
this
mean,
day, they still don't know what happened on that day.
I mean, last night, me and my friends were going to get some pizza, and I guess the workers were stoned or something, and we legitimately asked the guy that handed us the pizza if all the boxes he handed us was ours, and he said, "Yeah, all this is yours." It's like, "Oh, okay." Grabbed it, and we got back to the house, looked at the stuff, and it's like, "This is for the family behind us, wasn't it?"
feels feels
Wow.
like how good was that Kush? He got sent to the fifth level.
I don't know. I mean, my friend's girlfriend said she knows that there were some scars on his arm, so you know maybe he was doing something else.
Still, like no amount of drugs should send you to the fifth dimension.
Send him.
Oh wow. Yeah, you have not been around a lot of stoners then.
Oh damn.
It's like I've known dudes that like fucking, just took a dab out of a have a Delta 8 and would still fuck shit up.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you get to, but like you get that mid, okay, and this is probably for the stoners that probably know what I'm talking about. But you get the even like there are some people on mid that they're just some people that just naturally born stupid. Like me, I'm naturally born stupid, and even when I'm all here, I'm still not here, and I'll still fuck something up. And plus, it was like late at night too, so late night on the
That
Friday
doesn't
night.
really help you. That doesn't really help either.
I don't know, but
Like it's late at night.
Late at night.
look, well, when like you work at like Little Caesars or something,
It's
and
taut and it's ready.
Tot is ready, you want to get the fuck home. So you just like, yeah, sure, take it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You paid for it.
It's hot and it's ready, Bing. Oh yeah, you guys don't really watch.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out.
I was fucking
I
making
went to the fifth dimension.
I was making a Russian Badger reference.
Oh my god, Russian Badger.
I know who Russian Basher is, yeah, but I don't know that quote though.
I am out of the loop.
Um,
I'm so far
so-
out of the loop. Like I'm just staying quiet so I don't sound stupid.
Hey, I just said like I know who the guy is. I don't even know that reference. So
We're
I'm
just
half with you. And send another video that I'll probably forget to watch.
yeah, I know.
Who is Russian
Actually, there it is.
I'm trying to get this damn page done. Like I literally have not touched this page in over a week.
Oh, you're just like me. Welcome to the club.
I don't know. I gotta break this if I really want this series to get out there. Okay, so somebody pointed out something to me, or I think I don't remember who, but I think it was Dumb Gum or something. And so y'all know that game coming out by MiHoYo called Zen Zero.
Yeah, with all the tits.
Yeah.
Ah,
Uh,
yes, more tits.
well,
Oh yeah, yeah.
well, the girl, Nicole, Dumb Gum, and another person, told me it's like, yeah. Did they just straight up just stole Mercy's design? And I just simply just told them, it's like, look, dude, Mercy's design is not that innovative. I've seen like 4 different, characters that look like Mercy. Seen a couple redheads, a couple characters with the same type of red jacket, booty shorts, thigh highs. I mean, but if I can hurry up and get Mercy out there in front of everybody's faces, then we can fix that.
You be the first one on the block to make it yours.
I don't even have to be the first one. I just have to be the loudest one.
True, true. It's called Zero. Zentless Zone Zero.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
Zenless Zone Zero.
currently, right now, there's like very few people who have my character's look.
Lucky.
Don't get me started.
Let me
There's
see.
only one character that I haven't seen with the same hairstyle on the internet.
Here, I'm gonna throw this in general, and it's about as safe as you can get, honestly. But I'm not gonna lie, I like this character, and
Here's my character's look.
I'm gonna have her next to Mercy too, just so I can emphasize. Damn, not And this folder. I'm slacking on Mercy designs. Then again, I am happy that I fucking finally got Rachel colored and drawn up.
God, I finally finished this shit.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I redesigned Polar. That metaverse influencer, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, who, oh, I was like, oh wait,
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Why is it
I was
metaverse?
gonna ask like if you were part of the team or something.
No,
Oh, well, all right.
but here she is.
Fuck it. You know what,
She
I'm gonna
she
use
is
the other one.
definitely a polar opposite.
Oh my god, that's merely perfect. Holy shit. This is the most accurate picture I ever taken. Oh yeah, just for context, I just finished a entire page while this entire podcast been going on.
Nice.
Nice, nice,
I
nice,
didn't know her
nice,
name was
nice,
Polar.
nice.
Was she supposed to be a VTuber or what was she supposed to be?
Okay.
Eh. Oh great, I have to put in the date.
I got these.
Okay. Now I have to make me a new page template.
I can't get this off my screen any faster. It's trapped.
It's a trap.
I can't get rid of Polar.
Yeah. I try to look into Polar and it's like, I'm not impressed.
But here, and then so I redesigned her.
Yeah.
I would
No offense to anybody who likes Polar. God damn it, tablet.
I don't know. There's someone out there, someone who hasn't been filtered
for
by.
reference. This is who Polar is.
I see.
Yeah. She looks like a Bratz doll, honestly.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
I just can't on how you accurately put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know what the fret is about her being the new Hatsune Miko. It's like, bro,
Does she sick?
no, Hatsune is fine.
No. I mean Polar. Does she sing?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she
she
does.
sings, and I think she started off like with TikTok and then got on YouTube and shit, and she's trying to get a live performance going or something.
Yeah, like
As long as she doesn't dance
Might
to
as
the
well
3D
show
hologram
this.
of Tupac, we should be okay. Oh no, I actually
Next thing you know, she just pops up on stream saying like, "Yeah, I'm the new Tupac, bitch."
I'm no, we were stepping up. We're like, I'm dancing with Michael Jackson. It's like, oh my goodness, she's popular. She's dancing with
but
the
yeah.
hologram of Michael Jackson.
So how do you guys like her redesign? Like done by me.
I like it.
Oh,
Let me see the redesign.
God damn
It looks like it kind of looks like Armika in some way. But yeah.
now time for me to either
Cool.
sleep or torture myself to make a new page.
Why not both?
You go to fuck to sleep.
Just go the fuck to sleep.
But my brain says no.
I'm bossy, yes.
I was about to say. I was about to. You beat me to it.
So
My brain.
I kind of went in
Let
with
me
like the
know.
whole snow thing, because when you think of like snow, polar, you think of like mostly blue.
Oh gosh, what was his name again? No.
I think of a ice slushy machine.
Um.
Look,
what-
honestly, if this person wants to, be popular, they're gonna have to go with being a polar bear. Okay, I would pay money to see a dancing virtual polar bear.
If they giving me slushies, I can go.
And I'm not talking about like a life-size polar bear. No. Like a full-blown. I want to see a giant fucking white bear
In that
dance,
case, congrats, you just
busting
scored
it
a drawing
down.
award.
Okay. So when I
But
thought
anyways,
about polar,
here's also the same drawing, just with all the references.
now when I thought about polar, I thought about snowflake and safe space.
I meant like in terms like colors and shit.
Yeah, I thought about
Oh,
snowflake and
yes.
safe space.
Like an ice blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
about
I
that
also
blue.
decided to like implement some bits of green and have her hair be blonde. So mostly break it up a bit.
I don't know if I can show that on stream.
Neat.
But yeah, here she is with all the references. I also wanted to give her a bit of a rave girl look as well.
Women, says cowboy.
Remove this off the screen. Go.
You have no idea how random that sounded to me.
But yeah, here she.
Hey, I mean, I'm just looking on the screen, bro.
But-
So it's not me being random. I'm so close to being able to get Jibba fighting game.
JoJo's Bizarre. JoJo's Bizarre. Probably Eyes of Heaven.
But
Okay.
yeah, like here's all.
Joe.
So so yeah, here's all of it on like here's all the references I use as well.
JoJo
I
All Stars.
saw
That's true. Never
As
actually.
of
The outfit ones
heaven.
I found on Twitter actually.
Somebody told me that you had a
Comes
boyfriend.
out in September. Okay.
But yeah. Can we get a hashtag going? Hashtag redesign polar.
On Twitter.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, you're going to Twitter.
I mean, go ahead.
I mean, you
Good
can
luck.
go for it.
It
Good
might.
luck.
It might work.
Godspeed.
There might be a
But
chance it
yeah,
might work.
see. Oh yeah,
Like it
we can
won't
also
do
talk.
anything.
Oh yeah, VR chat. They implemented easy anti-cheat.
Or why are people cheating? How are you cheating in VR chat? I mean, I've been there, but I don't.
It's more like a like it was for them. It was just more like a moderation thing. However, this came at the cost of a bunch of quality of life mods. Because if you guys don't know, dipshittery is abundant in VR chat. If you guys are wondering, like for example, some avatars can be so big that it could fuck up the that it caught like some people just legit make avatars that will legit make they're designed to have people crash if like they
Yep.
don't. It's like what the fuck, and it's like and like they don't really have a particle limiter, which they are implementing, but it's like why the fuck haven't you guys implemented that from the start?
Cause they bitches.
No, because they're
Cause
no,
they got money.
no, it's because they're stupid.
And they bitches.
And the money.
But yeah, but there's like a good amount of
Mostly money.
but there's like a good amount of quality of life features, such as your own personal mirror, um, text to speech, so mute people could talk, and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then like VR chat implemented easy anti cheat, and they proceed, and everything just kind of just went to shit.
Okay.
I think Easy Anti Cheat is probably on. It's in several games I've been seeing. I think it's in
Valorant, yeah, most
um
famous one.
I think it's also in Fall Guys and Multiverses, which I never actually got back to playing Multiverses. But there's a
And
Sonic Fall Guys, and I really want that. I need some pants in Fall Guys, so I
And
probably won't
I'm
play that
trying
game.
like so so this kind of just bring up the massive opportunity of like because like it wasn't really because like hence why the game got so many like got review bombed to hell is because of that shit. That's the main reason why.
Mm.
Wow.
Because like when you don't really do quality of life because like that kind of affected the whole quality of life features that a lot of mods offer. And now later on in an update, they actually implemented all the mods that they implemented all the features that there originally were mods.
Mm.
It's just like you guys need to get smacked upside the head. Because no one was really asking for easy anti-cheat. They were just asking for like better moderation. That's really it.
Oh, so like we heard you, we heard what you say, and you want anti-cheat. No, no, we want better moderation. We
And
heard
keep in
you.
mind, like VR chat's not really a game. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you need something like that?
yeah,
Yes.
like we just want better moderation. That's all.
Like I've only been to VR chat once, and I probably can go there now. Better now, this better computer, and not get lagged out of that lounge place that you recommended me to go to. But I don't want to go back there again. So I don't see where anti cheat's gonna help me.
The trauma.
The trauma. Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fun time.
But if you like want like a full detailed video, watch Thrill Seeker's video on it. Um, he goes a lot better. He better explains it more than I can ever do. I'm gonna put his video right here.
All right.
And you know what I think will really help VR chat, honestly?
What?
If you got rid of the yee ass haircut. Make some pictures on that dude.
Oh my goodness. I'm dying. Stop.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
I'm,
that meme. Yes.
I'm dying. You know what? This is why I'm gonna go.
Oh
This is why I'm gonna
boy.
join the metaverse as soon as it comes out.
But
God.
yeah, I'm at least happy with one thing though.
And I-
What?
I don't need a fucking Failbook account to get an Oculus headset again.
oh wait, yeah, you need Oculus. So wait, did you in the metaverse? You need an Oculus, right? Can't just
I
keyboard it.
mean, like it all got combined into one thing called the metaverse. So you just need like a Meta account, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
really it.
Is it up or is it? Are people using it? 'Cause
What Meta?
yeah.
Yeah, that kind of are.
Oh, because I heard about it, but I never seen any
But it's like
screenshots.
I mean, like in order to like use the damn thing, you need a Meta account in the first place. So
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and a link to your bank account.
I don't want to do that.
Bruh.
If I can see my money leave me in virtual reality,
Yeah, like come on, man.
like they
I mean,
What does
so
that honestly say? Is that people would rather burn $1 million inside of virtual reality for a mansion than they can out in the real world.
That's true. I heard about
I
Final
mean,
Fantasy
have you
14.
seen what a mansion costs in real life?
Yeah, but an
Mm.
NFT
Yeah,
version of mansion,
that's what I'm saying. It's like it's sad
but a
that
digital
we got to the
mansion.
point where it's just like we're literally just getting right there, surrogates, or
Oh,
better yet, Ready Player One.
Yes.
I was about to watch that, but the audio was bad, and I was watching on Amino live. Someone was actually
Well,
playing
yeah.
it.
What the fuck did you expect?
It's
You're
a
watching it.
Mino.
You're watching it through Amino.
Someone that was playing it, the audio was bad, and I was like, oh, I can't really stay for this, but at least I
Funny
got to
enough,
see what it looked like.
VR chat actually do offers worlds that you can watch movies in.
Oh, that's
That's how
good.
I watched the Joker movie.
Oh, so how are you doing that? It was like, Is that play? Is someone just like dropping a link into a
No, I meant like there's like literal movies that people could watch,
Oh, okay.
probably pirated.
Okay, I thought it was like you like copy a link and then there's like a
Like you can in like Minecraft, right?
Maybe.
Because I
But
know
yeah,
that's what me and my friend did. We tried to watch YouTube and a movie one time.
in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Is that like putting
yeah,
like a player
or
like
much
mirroring a player inside the game or something like that?
No, you just I don't know, this type of blocks that you get, they're like TV blocks or something, and you put them all together and you put them a certain way. You can have a giant ass theater, and you can watch shit on it.
Oh, okay.
My man literally went, YouTube don't work. Let me use Minecraft.
I mean, you do
Last
what you gotta do,
bastion.
man.
When did
I
YouTube?
mean, what I really said was like, hey, instead of us just getting on like Discord or whatever or some sort of website, we could just get on Minecraft so we can all watch a movie on there.
No, last time I
Bro.
played Minecraft, I was like,
so
I didn't even know what I was doing with my life.
so like other so while we're on the topic, other places similar to VR chat are taking the opportunity that they can. I think one was even like saying like, "Hey, we're free. Hey, we fully support mods here. Go right the fuck ahead, bro." So
Let me
yeah,
guess, they didn't.
they do. I think like they open like they have like a fucking GitHub page or some shit.
Oh.
Like I said, Thrill does a better job of explaining it than me. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, that's I
BRB.
may so yeah so like there's currently like a bit of a race going on right now with the between the Oculus Quest and the Pico Neo 4.
A Pico Nico. Oh, sorry. A Pio Ni. What?
Pico Neo.
Pico Nico.
Sorry. I even. This is the first time I ever heard of a Pico Nico. Sounds
Pico
very.
Neo
I don't know, but when someone's probably gonna think Pico Neo is gonna sound more cool than just Oculus.
Yeah, it sounds like a better
I
product.
mean
Oh,
it's now called the Meta Quest, so
Oh my god. Don't even get me started.
oh, you know what? The Pico Nico, the Pico Neo. It looks like the box.
I mean it's from China, so
Yeah, I know.
so it's like which one you want to give your which one you want to get your blood type and your eye type to, fail book or which one you want to give it to, Lizard Man or Winnie the Pooh?
sell to sell to America or sell to China. Heck, can I sell to my own country? Well, they all. Oh, I don't think we have
I
anything.
mean, like, do they have a fucking do they have a fucking VR headset?
I think someone in Outback in like the Canadian wilderness probably has one, but he just hasn't been found yet. He's trying to make his way
Probably, you
slowly,
say.
but the American powers are pushing him back and making sure that he can't get across
And
the borders.
I guess while we're on the topic of VR, Deca Gear was kind of the horse I was kind of betting on. Before they started to move to NFTs, if I remember correctly.
Um, I have a phone VR phone like this one where you drop your phone inside of it, and this what
Yeah,
the
that thing is a piece of shit.
I know, I know. It's the only thing I've closest to a VR because there's no VR games. There's nothing to VR with it, but at least it looks like a
Yeah,
Pico
but
Neo.
like after that, like a major thing I'm definitely gonna be buying is the Quest, because the Pico Neo 4 is like I'm not gonna wait for the fucking Pico Neo 4, and plus I don't no longer need a Failbook account anymore, so it's just like I see there's no other I see there's a bit of an incentive here. I don't see why not.
Ooh.
You know,
Mhm.
all I just have to do is create a meta account, and if I have the foresight, just not implement my credit card information, and I'm cool with it. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I had.
And hopefully later on I can get like stuff like full body tracking, and if I really save up, I can get a haptic suit.
Oh, you're really going in there.
Damn.
You're really getting lost in the VR world. We're not going to see you ever again.
I mean, you are gonna see me. You know, I'm still gonna be doing work on my mobile desktop. You know, I'm still gonna be podcasting with you guys.
Yeah, but you'll be trapped. You'll be trapped in the virtual world. Like I don't know when do you think you'll get out? Like
My man's gonna be stuck in a septic tank.
No, I gotta feel. I mean, like every once in a while, I have to feel some bits of sunlight.
Gotta touch that grass, man.
Artificial.
virtual grass, virtual sunlight. You'll be in the Matrix, and then if you see
I
any
mean, like
Digimon,
real sunlight. I'm gonna actually go outside. Don't say some shit like that. But
They
yeah,
go, don't touch grass. My man goes, challenge accepted.
no,
but yeah,
if you see any
but yeah.
Digimon,
Like
let me
I
know.
want to go like But yeah, that's for me though. And plus, my PC is like beyond VR ready, so
All right,
Beyond, yeah. So you say.
moving. It's time to start.
I
Time to
I'm
move
rock
in.
I'm rocking a 3060, bro.
Bruh.
Ti, yeah, Ti. Yeah, I'm also doing a
No,
3060.
no, just like a 3060. I have a single fan.
I have a Ti
Damn.
3060 with RTX.
Yeah. Speaking of which, yeah,
RTX is awesome.
I'm because I feel like VR chat's gonna definitely I feel like VR is definitely gonna be like a good place. Like I know it's still a fairly niche audience, but it's like it's something.
I'm just tired of the tiny kids and I'll be fine.
What?
I hate it when I get on VR chat and every time there's always like 5-year-old midgets just screaming nonstop.
Oh yeah, like yeah, that's one thing that I don't like is like kids being there.
Like, yeah, I'm like, who in their right mind would give a 5-year-old a little burning PC over your head?
The
Also,
same type of parents that'll yell at gaming companies because they made a game for adults, and the parents bought that said game for the kids and will not take responsibility for it.
Bruh.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
and the only reason why they even bought the damn thing so they can put their kid in front of it, and so they don't have to deal with the kid
Oh,
and be an actual parent.
just like when you put them to play Call of Duty, and
Being
not
a
Call of Duty,
parent's too hard. Let them just
Grand Theft
stare at the
Auto.
TV.
Oh yeah, adulting's like so hard. And if anyone thinks I'm being too much of an asshole, look, I'm talking about my own damn generation here. All right. And if this actually offends you, then that's probably because it's more than likely true.
Oh damn.
Yeah, get off your ass and get off your damn phone. And maybe Rick wouldn't have dumped your ass for the other hoochie if you actually been a fucking mom.
Damn.
Sorry.
actually learn to rap or actually tell the dude you're actually about to bang to wrap his shit up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, or actually quit picking shitty dudes to fuck.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be impossible for those kinds of chicks.
Yeah, and then post online how their kids are their world, and you spend more time at the fucking bar than you do at home.
Mm,
And keep in mind, those kinds of women's relationships are a lot like Uwe Boll's film career.
bruh.
Bruh.
It's bomb after bomb after bomb, but yet somehow still getting money.
That child support, man.
the thoughting is real,
Yeah.
Bruh,
Government
fuck.
money,
But yeah, it's
your man's money,
but
government's
yeah, it's
money.
like Yeah,
What do
kids
you
are
got?
like annoying, are like a thing as well. Another thing is, once again, those dipshits who fucking who make avatars just to crash their shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, you, I hope you get your head. I hope your hair gets caught in a fucking wood chip grinder.
It's either they randomly find it by coincidence, make it, and or buy it. Mostly buy it.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, can you not? Please.
They're like, I paid $100 for this gun. I'm like, oh, cool. What does it? Oh, back at the home screen, I see.
Or
Wow.
better, or just like the thing just crash all entirely.
Oh, that's a cool gun. What does it? Oh, my headset's on fire.
Ears are bleeding.
But yeah, it's just general dipshittery. Is just like that pisses me off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
that's
all
Not
why
the
have those people.
trolls too.
Yeah, I mean, those are the types of people who do that shit.
Yeah. I mean, they're one of the species of the trolls, but yeah.
I call them gnomes.
I mean,
You've been gnomed.
when I went to VR chat, I didn't really hang out with anyone. I just wanted to check out the world because what I thought what VR chat felt like to me was a game of Little Big Planet.
Kuro, you're far away from the
Oh,
mic.
again? All right. How's this?
A little bit better.
I gotta be like up to the mic. So I was saying that what it felt like to me playing VR chat was like Little Big Planet. Like I thought I went to like a JoJo world and I was like, cool, I get to race these carts and a bunch of things were happening. It was like a race course or something like that. Um, and there was like open rooms and I was like, this felt like Little Big Planet. And I just like, I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'm not gonna do any more of this. And I went to a room to go draw, do the 3D drawing, and I was like, this is cool. But yeah, that's why I didn't really return back to it because I didn't really. I heard about how hype it was. I was kind of disappointed because I also wanted to make my own
It's like
character.
it's like I said, it's mostly like a social thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not very social, but also I wanted to make my own character. Like I wanted,
That one is super technical.
yeah,
Yeah, you have to do it yourself, buddy.
yeah. I that was the whole reason for getting into it. I was like, I'm gonna make my own character. I'm gonna walk around like my avatar. But I was like, oh, I gotta download
That's
this.
what I thought too at first. Then I was like, then I got wise to it. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like for me it was just like I just wanted to hang out and like trying my best to make some new friends.
Yeah.
I guess it's not for everyone still, but yeah, I tried it. I couldn't deny
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's a cool concept, honestly. It's and it has been doing good. I mean, it's been around this long, right?
Oh my
A
god.
bit years, and so it's just the thing is you just got people on all sides of the fence just that hurts the experience, and that's like what you normally hear about. Like same thing with fandoms or certain communities. It's just like the thing is cool and awesome, but you get into the fan, but then you start seeing the fandom, and it kind of kills it for you.
Yeah, you just go, oh, this is cool.
Yeah,
Nah.
like the My
Yeah, like
Hero.
I think we even discussed in this chat or some other chat or whatever. Is it's like you would literally like see people get so hyped up, and then immediately it is murdered, run over, and to the ground, all because they saw the people behind it, not the people who worked on it, but like the fans, the people that's part of the community, or like Genshin, like Genshin
Oh
Impact,
yeah, that's on fire.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
or My Hero Academia,
yeah,
you
Don't
know.
even
especially
get me
that.
started.
That
I mean,
one.
that right there. Well, Bacon just said that is a perfect example. You got stuff that is actually by itself. It's awesome, and so And so, like, what was you saying about like VR chat? And as Overlord said, VR is still very niche, and it's mostly because there are people out there that they just cannot use VR equipment. They literally get sick from using it, and then you also have the price range or the
I mean,
accessibility of it.
for reference, the Oculus Quest is the cheapest.
It's still not a.
It's approximately it's $400. That's the
Like,
cheapest one.
wow.
Dang, I'm lucky.
Damn. But yeah, so you have that. And going back to what I said, there are people that these physically cannot use VR. It makes
Yeah.
them sick. It's kind of like being on a boat. You know, you see one thing, but then your body, feels another, and so your brain gets all confused and shit.
If you're wondering what the highest one's about $1,000, no, that's the Valve Index. That's
What
for
the
people.
fuck?
I mean, it's Valve. What do you expect?
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah, you got the price range of that, and also like where you gonna like where you gonna put it really, you know.
You
And
need a
I mean,
bigger
if
room, yeah.
if you had, and plus, there's not a lot of games that are very popularized on that platform, other than like the VR versions of already popularized.
I
You
mean,
know,
there's stuff like Beat Saber and Boneworks and all that fun stuff.
Other than that,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also sex games as well, but
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
Man just pulled out the sex game.
Right.
I mean,
ah,
I mean,
I'll
This guy.
Ice Cream Sandwich did said that you know, I mean, he was joking about it, but he was also kind of true too. That if you're going to get something on your platform, what better option than to use sex?
Let's use
Uh,
sex to monetize it.
Virtual sex.
but yeah, other than than Boneworks and Beat Saber and probably like what hot
Beating
shot
your
or something.
beating your saber.
Half-Life Alex is another one.
I don't really hear about that one much, but there's only a small handful of games.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
there's only like a small handful of like true killer apps.
yeah, and so you basically have to get in a question like, is it worth your money? Is it worth your time? Is it because I mean, obviously, as everyone can vouch here, is that times are kind of hard on the wallet, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of like you need to like pick and choose what you want to put your money into if you know if you're going to have the most amount of experiences. And so like you either want to put your money into PC gaming, or you can put into console gaming like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. It's
Yeah.
yeah, or just put it into some sort of extracurricular hobby. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all hobbies at the end of the day. Gaming's a hobby, expensive as a hobby.
Yeah. It's just that the VR is like we're so far in the future. We want to get that. We want to get there before anyone else gets there, but we have nothing that people want. I know movies made it so enticing to
Oh
be
yeah, there's also
flying.
like VR theaters as well, which is pretty
I
nice.
mean, just go to a regular theater.
What was it, girl?
No, I was saying it's like basically what Sketch was saying. It's like there's all these cool things, but you can just do these things in real life.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I mean, you can, yeah, like VR theater. I mean, like I said, you can do
VR
that
sex, VR theater.
through anything else. You can do that through Discord. You can do that through Twitch. Do that through Minecraft or other.
Actually, you can't really do that shit through Twitch. They'll eat your shit to the shadow realm.
All right, but I mean, unless you're sneaky enough. But it the point is that there are so many different avenues and alternatives to doing certain things that you would in that platform. Like, I'm not trying to knock VR. It's it's a really cool experience, and we are still learning. How to. We're still improving the technology. You know, um, but it's going to be a good minute, probably another 2 generations of consoles worth
Yeah.
And
for it
like a
to get.
few years of PC gaming.
Well, that's what I meant. Like a couple generations worth. You know, another 10, 20 years
Yeah, I'm or um
if the world doesn't end.
I do have to
yeah.
But
ask. I do have to get ask if you can create a game in VR that would be that you think would sell. What kind of game would you create? Like what game do you
Hmm.
think people would make the VR sell? And we know these people are just trying to do anything. They're just trying to like take port games to the VR. But if you thought of a game that you can make in VR that no one else has ever touched, any genre, what do you think would work out with it? That would make it like that VR thing like like fly off the bat.
well, first you gotta think of what's the whole mission statement for VR in the first place. Like, what's the whole primary goal for that interactive virtual experience?
Hmm.
Yeah, which if you guys don't know, there's like a bit of a trend that's going on with games trying to be fucking movies.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Yeah, which is
games.
which is
Or
why you're seeing games trying to be indie. But to go back to Curl's question about what game would it be, it would honestly have to be either in the realms of a cyberpunk esque game, not the cyberpunk game, but an
like
esque.
something like Blade Runner or
Yeah,
like that
something in
Westwood
the
Blade
realm,
Runner game.
or a full blown fantasy game like that will allow you to have that experience, but it has to be um on the realms that like Gmod or something, or VR chat, where you have a lot of freedom to do what you want.
Yeah, like go full interactive, like with Duke Nukem 3D.
'Cause,
Yeah, just full blown like customize your character, customize your world, your equipment, and interactions
Cu-
with other people.
Customize your house.
Yeah, but you don't want to have so much stuff in there where it gets boring after a while, because people can get bored surprisingly through a completely open sandbox game. So you need some sort of constrictions and outlines that they cannot cross. So it's kind of like you bring that childlike joy to the player. Uh, give them just enough leeway to where they can just still have fun.
because I was thinking, well, I was thinking a couple of things while you were saying, um, because Final Fantasy 14 has a huge fan base.
Hmm.
Something in that game is what grabs people to play it. So on the gameplay wise, or whatever Final Fantasy 14 has, maybe
Yeah,
it's
because
the
the
buying.
complexities, like a lot of MMOs kind of have that.
So yeah, I guess for like instead of a sandbox game, an open world, at least have a game with an MMO structure.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and as Sketch said, the complexity that creates that world that people would want to stay longer. But to get people introduced into it, I was thinking like a movie tie-in to like I mean I'm probably sure they've done this like many times before, but a movie franchise would be a start to get people to get in. Like say if you do Aliens or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. They used to do movie tie-ins a lot in the previous generation games, but then after a while, from what I can remember, it was after the Wolverine Origins game
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
that the hunger for that just kind of just died out. It's just like because the problem is with movie tie-in games is that the companies that do the games are rushed
Yeah.
to meet the exact deadline with the movie.
Yeah.
And movies are made within like let's say like the average movie is made within 6 months if you're going for like an hour and a half runtime. Unless you're doing like a big ass project like that takes up 3 hours or 2 hours, then that's going to take longer. But regardless, it's that for most average movies, you got an hour and a half within 2 hours frame.
Yeah.
90 minutes to 2 hours. But so that will you got about around a year to make that movie as well as a game. Get the and it takes a while for games to you know get
About
really set up made.
yeah.
The only reason why like I bring up the Wolverine Origins game is because the studio Raven, they were already making a Wolverine game before Marvel called them up, and so they were already had the game. So if you played the PlayStation 3, or Xbox of that
Yeah, X-Men
generation,
version, like
you
X-Men
you
Origins
get you get
Wolverine.
that bloody graphic, high octane, Wolverine gruesome fun. And plus, you get a different script because sometimes some companies will get the original script of the film, and they will not get the current script that they're going to make the whole movie because movies take sometimes reshoots, rewrites, and so the gaming companies, um and so you got that limited amount of time, so eventually people were just getting sick of having these constant movie tie-in games that are not fun, they're not satisfying. They feel cheap, they feel rushed, they feel bare bones. I mean, we get fucking
That's
AAA
because
games.
like you said, that's because they are rushed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get AAA games that takes years to make, and they still feel like they're not finished. So, it's
Marvel, Avengers.
uh, Cyberpunk.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, hell, fucking what's that? What's that? That what? Anthem.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
example.
Anthem
Anthem. Yeah.
was
Or
just an
or
entire.
even fucking
That was an entire shit show.
that was, or even fucking Mass Effect Andromeda. That was the buggiest shit I ever seen.
I meant
Like
like
that's
no, like the entire development was a shit show for Anthem.
Oh yes, it was. There's no question about that. There's no fucking question. So, and that took it years for it to get made
And like
like
keep in
that.
mind, they weren't even in they were all in pre-production. Like
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. And so you get there's already a huge distrust. Whenever companies start making certain mistakes, people just kind of like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with that game. Which later on I like to bring up, The Last of Us, not the second one. Well, I mean, it kind of does, but
put it into my
it's like
mind.
you get familiarized with a certain aspect, you just kind of get scared away from it. But going back to the VR aspects, like I don't think a movie tie-in would work, honestly. Like I
Yeah,
said, because
it
there's no
wouldn't really
movies.
work.
Yeah, there's no movies,
Like
anyways, that are
James
worth
Cameron's Avatar.
converting to a game.
I mean, except for Ready Player One, but
What about
that's beside
what
the
about
point.
Cameron's Avatar and the Avatar series that are coming up? That's basically
I mean, I guess, but then again, I mean, Avatar doesn't have a really good story. Like it's
it,
pretty. It's like I'm sorry if
Yeah,
this offends anybody, but Avatar the movie, it was boring. I mean, there's already 1,000 other movies that had the same exact premise and did it better. Like Princess Mononoke had the same premise as Avatar, but did it so much better. Where you're not slandering one side of the argument and I idolize the other. So that's what I'm hoping that James Cameron probably learned. I mean, ultimately, Avatar is just a graphics display. Really, it's like what graphic showcase, like you will see like at the beginning
Yeah.
of a new generation cycle.
Or that, or just like just hire like a proper writer.
That's, I mean, honestly, Hollywood just needs a clean house and just get fucking new writers and directors, people that actually give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of fucking trying to subvert expectations and shit like that, or all that bullshit. You know, it's which is why I hope this pendulum swings hurry up. You know, because this is getting, everyone's getting sick and tired of it. So in order for VR to really get off the ground, one, they have to make it a little bit more accessible to
Yeah.
the people. That's for starters,
Yeah,
honestly.
and not those fucking piece of shit fucking phone things.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Definitely not those things. But it has to be accessible, because I mean, accessible to more people. But also, like, if you need a product, game that will hook, line, and sinker, um, people. Well, one, yeah, it has to. For the most I could think of the past games that have, increased the sales of certain consoles or certain products that they're on. It's just basically how they utilize the the consoles. You know, um, like for instance, God of War on PlayStation 2. When the first God of War came out, it pushed the PlayStation capabilities to its limits, and I think I remember seeing that the sales skyrocketed for the God of War because of God of War. Um, or in Halo, when the first Halo came out, that what helped push the Xbox, because it was something innovative and it highlighted the best aspects of the machine. Um, so and so you and so if you want something to help push the VR experience, I mean, I guess you could start with something like Boneworks, yeah, but it also has to be able to, like as Overlord said, it needs to be more like an MMO. It let you have some freeway, let you do something, and showcase what's the best that the what like best showcase the mission statement for the VR. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I am so sorry for people who watch this and just are so baffled by my rambling.
No, I think it would be pretty educational. Um, you
Yes,
never know. Executives
very.
might be hearing that and be like, "This guy's smart. Get him."
It was like I said, it's like one like now that like there's some slight competition with the Pico Neo, I'm hoping that it encourages other folks to like come in as well.
Oh yeah.
And because right now I don't know what the fuck HTC Vive are smoking right now. Because if you guys don't know, it was a disaster going on with the Vive Cosmos. That was a complete fucking piece of shit. The Valve Index, it is like it's shit. I mean, like I'm not the Valve Index, but the HP Reverb G2. The tracking is not that good. Like it doesn't have finger tracking. It doesn't really have any kind of that tracking. And keep in mind, that's one of the more cheaper ones. You guys are wondering, HP Reverb G2. Give me some time.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool.
Okay, go ahead.
Another thing that could probably also help is just um, well, have certain icons to promote.
Currently, it's on sale for like $400. So just as a fucking Quest 2, which you might as well get because that thing has like other pros as well.
Oh yeah. Let me
One
let me
being
let me ask you
wireless.
guys. Let me ask you guys, like, what made you guys get what game? I should be specific. made you want to buy it for that specific console? Like what
FNAF
reason?
VR.
Huh?
FNAF VR. Enough said.
NF what?
FNAF, Five Nights at
Oh,
Freddy, security
okay.
breach.
What about it? Why?
I just thought of like a horror game where if you put this thing on, you're in the experience. So this so-called thing that's been in like the horror genre for a while and you feel immersed in it. I thought it would feel really cool.
I mean,
And despite collecting collectibles and stuff, I felt very immersed in it, so my expectations were met.
Hey, Gregory.
okay. I was
For
also
me,
like inclined, like if you got any other console, like Nintendo console or a
Oh,
Sega console or Sony, so on.
for me, um, I guess for me it was like for PC gaming. It's just like I always wanted to do PC gaming. For because like all the cool indie games out there, like Bastion was the one that caught my eyes the most.
Oh, nice.
Like I remember playing that game. Like I created a Steam account, my first ever Steam account, just so I could play Bastion.
Okay. Kuro?
yeah. I haven't really bought a console, but what happens is that, um, I did enjoy the PlayStation, and I
But
got,
you did want a console, though, right?
yeah. I mean, it came to
Yeah. What
me.
made you want the console?
Oh no, I never really wanted it. It's like my brother bought it, and then what happens is that, like, I never
Kuro?
bought a console for myself. That's the thing about it. Like, my brother bought the console. We just play the games that are on it. But now that I'm kind of switched to Steam, the reason why I even wanted Steam in the first place, because I forgot what the first game I even purchased on Steam was. Well, it was, I would say, I gotta look up my Steam thing. But yeah, I wanted Steam because there was a game on it, and it was no longer available on the. I don't think it was not available on the PlayStation, or I don't know. I just moved over to Steam and started playing my games there for some reason. But I forgot what
Mm,
game even got me to get in there. I had to look at my history, but then I just kind of found out like there's games I can play on, because my PlayStation died. I can just play on my Steam, and I was like, cool, I'll just get this. So there wasn't really a game that said I wanted to get that console. I just had the console and I got the game for it most of the time.
okay.
Yeah, sorry for the
But
off.
why I wanted to get in VR is because VR chat, like, because I wanted like the whole shebang, really. Hand track, do like the whole hand, like move my arms and shit. Like,
Yeah.
cause like I want the whole shebang, really.
She bang. She bang. She. Yeah. Sorry, that was my
Yeah, it's like
ADHD
I
brain.
like because like I enjoy like hanging out with like new people, but it's like I always want to like dance there because like in like the club world side, I one of the things I like to do for some reason is to give people drinks. Like I'm some kind of bartender.
Oh, I was about to say, Cosby. I thought you were supposed to be in prison.
Oh my god.
Stop, stop, man, fucking stop.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Okay.
but all right. You want to be a bartender? Okay. Gotcha.
Funny enough, but yeah, it's been and hopefully I'll eventually get to around making my own custom avatar li- because I want to do like Blender again.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Okay. I'm looking at my Steam library now, and the reason why I got Steam was for Splunky 2, because um the PlayStation the one on PlayStation 2, PS4 wasn't coming
Mm-hmm.
out. It wasn't coming out. I mean, the one on PlayStation 4 was coming out after the one on PC came out. Was coming out, and I didn't have free multiplayer. So I went and said, "Cool, I'm gonna go on the computer. I'm gonna download Steam, buy Splunky 2, and I'm going to play the game because what happens is that uh, free online.
And then you realize that you could do a lot more with a PC.
Yes, yes. And I was like,
Wow.
and then the whole I was never a PC guy. I was always on console, playing games on console, and I was a slave to the console until I was one day freed and I saw the light. Hallelujah, Amen. I saw the PC, and it was a master race.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's like I don't care what console it was. But I do remember that I don't know. This probably just better proves how much of a whore I am when it comes to games. Is that there are certain that like I've had so many different game consoles growing up, and there was certain one reason for another, um, and it was probably because my family were some members of my family were gamers, and that's how we I know definitely how me and my dad used to bond. Either it was either watching adult animations like King of the Hill, South Park, um, The Simpsons, or which that might explain my humor a little bit, or it was over gaming, and it was just like I just kind of like I've played so many different types of games on different types of consoles. It's just like as long as like it's something I could play, I don't really identify with any console really. I know I've mostly been playing with PlayStation, um, but that's just something
Yeah,
I've
similar
been.
here. It was like it was either Nintendo or PlayStation.
Yeah. Um, but I have a PlayStation, I have a Switch, I have a PC that I can game on now because I got it upgraded, yes. And I used to have an Xbox, but I had to sell that a couple years back because
I
I
I s-
needed to make
I
rents me.
I had a I still have my I have my Switch and I have my PC.
Now I
Get
will.
real. Get real. I have a Nintendo Wii.
Oh, I also have that as well.
My parents have that one. Still quote unquote own a like the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I have
I
that as
still
well.
have it. I have an Atari in my old closet. I have an old Super Nintendo as well. I also had a Game Boy Advance. I lost the previous Game Boy before that generation, and what else? PlayStation 2.
Bruh.
I literally have.
Bruh.
I literally still have the first model of the PlayStation 2 era.
Oh, the big fat
Yo,
one.
get real. I have a Sega Genesis.
I
Oh,
have that too. I have that too.
dude,
Nintendo.
I'm kind of high key jealous of people who have the original model because like it seems like kind of a cool thing to be part of because you had that opportunity that could be like a full on PC with the network adapter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Man.
I'm jealous.
Hey yo, guys. Um, I I like being here, but I gotta poof.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
we
Poof.
we did go up to the
Before
2 hour limit,
be,
so
bef- before I poof, I'm going to just show art that I just finished like a couple of seconds ago.
all right.
Okay.
We're
Hell yeah.
we're kind
Dope.
of over the 2 hour limit
Um,
anyway.
Just
So
want to hear your opinion and
before
stuff.
Bacon, before you
I
go,
like it.
uh,
Yeah.
Bacon, before you go, do you know where people can find you if you want them to find you?
Hey,
Any
what?
social media accounts that you want people to find you at, or you want just
Um, yeah, I have an Instagram and a YouTube.
all right? You want to like plug it in?
Maybe Twitter if I'm really considerate.
All right. Do you know like what's the name of the handle?
I probably have to. They all have like the same names. Hold up. I'm just gonna type it in here because I'm lazy.
All right.
God dang. Hmm.
That way people can
Sorry, I had an acid.
find you
Pretty close.
and be like, "Wow, cool! I can see your stuff." That's what we do at the end of our podcast.
Must been all that acid I dropped this morning. Just kidding.
But yeah, we're kind of hitting our 2 hour thing.
Yeah, we hit the
Yeah,
two
So
o'clock.
it's
yeah,
Yeah.
we hit the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, so it's time to say goodbye. But before we
Yeah.
go, we're going to tell people listening where they can find us.
Oh yeah. Oh, and if I could, like, just go ahead and just say one last thing.
Sure.
That there was a moment I did want the Xbox, even while I had the PlayStation 2, was because of Jet Set Radio and Blinks.
The Time Cat.
Yep. I thought that was just so badass.
I never wanted
And
one.
plus, it was at the time, like, I created a character at the time, which was like a cat-like creature that controlled time and space. It was like, oh shit, they just brought my creation to life. Hell yeah.
Hate that.
So
That's
I
interesting.
sent all the things where you can find me, but like as you can see, there's a lot of bacon sugar gamers. I'm sorry, that's just how I roll.
Understandable. Understandable. Well, we'll
mhm.
let people know.
I'm a gamer at heart.
We'll let people know where they can find the crispy, tasty bacon.
Yeah.
He was a
y-
gamer boy. She says he let. Yep.
All right. Thank you for coming out and joining us
but
in our stream.
yeah. Yeah. I think it's time we wrap this off all up anyway. So fuck it.
Yeah.
Round
So
Yep.
of applause. Let's go.
Woo! Yes, thank you all for coming on out, and thank you for putting up with us for this past 2 hours. These are the 2 hours that you'll never get back. Realize that.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you came here last second, fuck yourself and goodbye.
this guy.
All right. Be sure to follow us on our social
respectively.
media. Um, all of it should be in the link in the description below. And yeah, good night.
All right.
Good night. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
That
That's
wraps up.
all, folks. Good night, everybody.
Okay, that wraps up this
Girl,
episode.
download Audacity.
Yeah, at some point. At some point.
No, do it now.
You're not my
It's not.
dad.
It takes only like a few seconds of your time.
All right, I'll do it, Dad.